All right, ladies. So Let's Get Up releases next week to coach accounts. So, for those of you who are new to coaching, when a new program is launched, there's always a coach only window, and that gives us a chance to try it before the program like officially launches to customers. So it's a good way to try it out, start posting about it, share your experiences right away, and get people excited for the big customer launch, which happens on May 3rd. So I want to start by giving you just some dates. And I'm going to post a graphic to the comments of this post too, so you guys have that. So as of today, the sample workout is released, and I'm also going to post the link to that in the post also, so you can have that. And then later on, I'm going to talk about how to use that with your marketing and how to talk that up to people. So let's see, April's 19th through May 2nd is the coach exclusive window. So that's when only coaches are able to purchase the program early. And then as of May 3rd is the customer launch. So if you have clients already who are customers and they want to do this, then they can purchase it on May 3rd. But if you have coaches that so yourselves and anybody you have under you that has a VIP coach account, they can order it as of next Monday, which is the 19th. So then it doesn't release to the BOD library until next fall. So next fall, anybody that has BOD will be able to do the program, but anybody who wants to do it early has to purchase it. The purchasing prices, so for someone who doesn't have any package yet, like does not use Beachbody at all, their challenge pack is going to be $140 for just like a regular Shakeology challenge pack or performance challenge pack. And if someone already has it and they just want to do the completion pack, that's going to be $130. So for all of you, it's going to be $130 to do the completion pack. So that's kind of like the dates. And again, I have a graphic for that I'll comment so you have it too, so you don't forget like I always do. But so that is how the launch is going to go as far as dates and amounts. So let's talk about the program. So for those of you who don't know, have been in the test group for this program. So I've actually already started doing it. I haven't been doing it the exact same way because it was still in production to an extent during the test group. So I didn't do it in the same order. And the workouts are going to be tweaked as far as like color and lighting and stuff like that. And so I'm excited to do it with all of you because I will get like the full experience when I'm doing it with everyone. And there's some workouts that are going to be part of the package that the test group didn't get to do because they weren't ready yet. So it's going to be kind of a cool experience for me too, to do it again a little bit differently. So the program is 30 days and it's 6 workouts a week that are all 30 to 35 minutes. And the cool thing that Shaun T does is he's doing, I'm not sure if it's at the beginning of every workout or most of the workouts, but he's doing what he calls an energize moment, where it's basically like think personal development at the beginning of a workout, which Elise does a lot of in Bar Blend with her what does she call them, affirmations. So he's going to be doing something similar where like before a workout he's going to do a 2 or 3 minute pep talk for people. And his vibe during this program is just really, really cool. I've really enjoyed listening to him talk. It's just about like the name of the program is called Let's Get Up. And that's his whole thing, is like celebrate your body, move your body. One of the things I love about it is that the women that are and men that are on his cast for doing the videos, they're all shapes and sizes, they're all ages, everybody is represented. And so it's really showing like you don't have to be a size 2 gym rat to do these workouts, which I love. I think that this program is very, very accessible. And for your person who's like, I don't like to exercise, I don't want to lift weights, I don't want to do this is going to be the program for them, because it's genuinely just really, really fun. And he's literally hilarious during the whole thing. Like, he'll literally turn around and shake his butt at you and be like, I know what you really want to see, I know what you're here for. And he's literally just hilarious. So he makes it, the 30 minutes go by really fast because he's really goofy, and the workouts are very fun and energetic. And I can honestly say, I've been doing Beachbody for 10 months now, and this is without a doubt the most genuinely fun program I've done. So if you are looking for something fun, or your clients are looking for something just genuinely fun to do, this is going to be it. In the program, it's predominantly a dance-based program, but twice a week he has a weightlifting workout. So it's light weights. You can do them, I would say, like, so for me, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. And the most I ever lifted during this program was 7.5 pounds, because it's a lot of the work is, whenever you're doing like a lifting move, there's a shoulder component, because he does compound movements where you're doing, like, if you're doing a squat, you're also doing like an overhead lift at the same time. And so I never wanted anything more than 7.5 pounds, because that's all my shoulders could handle. Like Shannon, you're probably going to want to use 10s for some of them, because I know you do 10s for more shoulder exercises than I do. And then some people are going to want to be doing soup cans. So it's, my point being that this is like a very like minimal equipment program. People can do it without weights, with just like water bottles, if they want to just get started with something. Because even the lifting programs are cardio based. Like, you're consistently like moving your feet the whole time, and it's like density training where you're doing a lot of reps. And so you don't want heavy weights, because you're doing a lot of the movement. So that's kind of how he does it. So there's 2 lifting workouts a week, and then the other 4 are dancing. And it's really cool the way he cues you during these workouts, I will say, because this isn't just like dancing around your living room. This is dancing with the purpose of strengthening and toning your body. And so he gives you cues throughout the workout of like, like if you're doing a move and like you have your arms straight, he's telling you to contract your triceps while you do it. Or if you're like crossing in front, he's like, squeeze your chest, like cross your wrists and squeeze your chest. He tells you to turn your toes out and go lower into your plie squats. So the whole time, he's calling out cues so you can get more of a burn, and more of a more bang for your buck while you're doing your workout, which I really appreciated. So the nitty gritty of the actual workouts, they all have a similar format. And so what I mean by that is, you start with a warm up, and then he does like a tone section, where it's without weights. Even if it's a weightlifting program, it's without weights. And it's when you start doing, you're toning your legs and your arms, but it's like a continuation of the warm up, but kicked up a notch. So it's a lot of squats and lunges and things like that. So that's like for a few minutes. And then he starts teaching you the moves. And so you do the warm up, then you do the toning section, and then you learn 4 moves and you repeat those. Then you move on and you learn 4 more moves and you repeat those until you get it. So that's where you're learning the choreography. So there's 2 sets of 4 different moves for the choreography. And this is the same whether it's a dance workout or a weightlifting workout. So if it's weightlifting, you're just learning like lifting moves, or if it's dance, you're learning the dance moves, but it's the same format. So you learn the moves, then he switches gears and he does an insanity portion. So insanity is a different program that Shaun T did years ago. And so he plugs in the middle of the workout an insanity portion, and just think like intense cardio. So it's where you're doing like, it's only for 3 minutes, like 3.5 minutes. And it's just like consistent cardio for 3.5 minutes, like different moves that you repeat. You do the whole insanity portion 3 times through, and it's just to really get your heart rate up in the middle of the workout. Then he does a cool down, and the cool down is those 4 and 4 exercises I told you he teaches you. You do those, but now you put them together. So you're starting to build. So instead of doing 4 and 4, you're doing all 8 in a row, and you do that 2 or 3 times through at a slower pace to do like an active cool down from the insanity. Okay. And then, so you do that 2 or 3 times to get your heart rate down, but you're still working. You're just working at a less intensity. And then he says it's the performance. And that's when you do like the song. So each workout has a theme, like One Way or whatever. And so at the end of the workout is when they put on the song that like inspired this dance. And you do that 3 times through, 2 tempo, doing each move twice. So it's more of like a rapid fire performance at the end. But again, you've already learned those moves at the beginning. So by the end, you know what you're doing for the most part. So the reason why I wanted to go into that detail with that is so A, so that you know, and B, so that you know that the workouts have a similar format, because I didn't know that going into it. And I felt like it was a little bit all over the place. But then once you've done a bunch of the workouts and you realize that the format is the same, you start like kind of knowing what to expect, and you can just sort of settle into it a little bit. So that's kind of how that goes. Some things to note about this program as far as, you know, when you're marketing and what you want to say about it over the next couple of weeks. A, none of the moves are on the ground. You don't get onto the ground a single time during this program, which maybe for you that doesn't matter, but I have some clients who hate getting up and down off the ground. Their knees hurt, their body doesn't allow them to quickly do it. And so it's frustrating for them because they can't keep up. It's great for people who are pregnant. It's great for people who are postpartum. So that's definitely a selling point that you want to talk about a lot, about the fact that this is minimal equipment and you don't go up and down off the ground. During the course of this program, there's all different kinds of dance and there's all different kinds of music, which is really cool. So there's some Latin days, there's swing days, there's a French day, there's hip hop days. There was one that was like theater. Yeah, like some kind of theater, like more like theatrical dance moves. He throws a lot of like hula dances in because it's in Hawaii. Different things like that. So the music is different each time, which is really cool. The dance moves are different. So it's different than like when you do bar blend, every day is like similar moves because it's all bar blend. Whereas with this program, like every day is a little bit different. So it's really cool that way. It kind of like you get to learn something new and it doesn't get boring because every day is so different. Even the weightlifting, they're each different. So it's really nice. Yeah, so that is like the bulk of what I wanted to tell you about as far as like how the program is structured, how the launch goes. You guys should all be talking about this. So now that the sample is launched, you guys should all be doing the sample. You should be taking videos of yourselves doing the sample, all kinds of videos, and that's all you should be posting this week. Even though you are only going to have access to one workout, you want to take like different clips of it, and that's what you want to be posting about all week, is this dance program, because I've gotten more interest from this dance program than I have from any program I've ever done and posted it out. People are interested in this. Take videos of yourself doing this outside in the sunshine. What did you say? Do you have to be a dancer to do this program? Okay, so good question. Anyway, before I go on to that, so take videos of yourself doing this program outside with minimal equipment, because that's what people want to see. And so Shannon asked, and she's like, you know, she knows the answer because she saw my videos. So she's just embarrassing me is what she's trying to do. But anyway, I'm just kidding. So I am not a dancer. And so I think it's even funnier to post my videos because I'm not a dancer. So first of all, like, I don't care about embarrassing myself. I think that's part of the fun. And I also think it sort of like lets people feel like they can embarrass themselves too. And so I had a really hard time with some of the moves when I first started because they were so foreign to me. I got better, I think. I like to think that I got a little bit better at dancing through the course of this program. But you definitely don't have to be a dancer to do it. But I will say that I think that after I had done a few workouts and got more of a feel for it, I think I got a better workout from it because I was able to get more into it. So I definitely felt like I got the hang of it. So that's something to like watch for if, you know, people are first starting it and they're not loving it at first. But I do think that people will love it because it's really, really fun. So I just wanted to say, like, you know, if you have people that are like, I don't know how to dance, how can I do a dance program? He breaks down the moves and he repeats them a lot. And so you get to learn it as you go. Allie, go play, please. Now. I want you to go play. Then take your sweatshirt off, honey. Okay, then go to a different part, please. Okay? I asked you for space. Thank you. So yeah, so you definitely don't need to be a dancer. And if you're not a dancer and you feel a little bit silly about posting stories of yourself, just write that. Just be like, this is silly. I know this is silly. I know how hilarious this is, but still do it because that's what makes you more accessible and that's what makes people connect with you. Because again, that's what I did and I had great feedback from it. So I would strongly recommend that you guys do the same thing. So some things. So I just watched, before I did this video, I watched Shaun T's like closing video for our test group. And one thing that he said that I thought was really cool was he was talking about how so many people don't do this type of exercise. So 9-week control freak that we did, that a lot of us did with like the weights and the bands and the high intensity, like that's more of like a traditional exercise program. Like when you think of exercise, that's what you think of. And I'm going to be honest with you, I absolutely love that program and I can't wait to do it again. But what he said was, he's like, people can do that all day long, but this workout is like a vacation from that. This workout is like, you know, you think about like working out like a full-time job, and then this program is like a change of pace, literal vacation from that. It's literally set in Hawaii. It's filmed outside. It's so bright and fun and free and fills you with good feelings. This program is like a breath of fresh air. So for those of you who have been working out for a while with us, this program is a really, really nice change of pace. And that's what I think it does for people. Like, this is going to be my go-to workout when I'm on vacation because of the minimal equipment. So you don't have to worry about packing anything. And I also think that this is going to be, so up until now, whenever I have someone start the program, I always have them do 21-day fix because I think it's a great beginner program. And Let's Get Up might just replace that for me. Because I think it's a really great way to ease people into exercise without them getting super sore. Because of, you know, it not having a lot of weights, but it's still a challenge. So I just think that this program is going to be really, really awesome for people. It's only 30 days. So that's a great time frame for people when they start. So anyway, that is what I have for you. So this should be like in your stories. You should be posting about it. You want to be sharing your honest opinions and your honest experience from when you try the sample. So try the sample and then do a post about it. Share what your reservations are about it. Share like what you're hoping to get out of doing the program. Share why you want to do the program. So like if you look back on my posts, like I literally shared, I wasn't looking forward to doing this. When I found out that this was the test group that I was going to be a part of, I wasn't excited because I'm not a dancer and I was not excited about doing a dance program. I haven't done, besides Bar Blend, I haven't done a single one of the dance programs because it's not my thing. But this program, like I'm a complete believer now. And because again, like it's just so genuinely fun. Like I'm literally laughing when I do the workouts. So I can't wait to hear what you guys think of the sample. So that's the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So when you're posting about this in your stories need to have polls. Do you want to try this program? Do you want to see a sample? Do you want to dance your way into spring with me? Like, ask a question, do a poll, and then send everybody the link to this workout. That is the best thing that you can do. Send them the sample, follow up with them in a couple days. Hey, did you get a chance to try that sample? What did you think? Do you want to join me? My group is starting this. We will be starting this as a group. I would think, we haven't, Shannon, can you come on and weigh in on this for a second? I'm thinking the 10th, because the customer launch is the 3rd. So as coaches, we can all start it next week on the 19th together. Like, we can start it like as coaches together on the 19th, and then start it with our clients on the 10th, I'm thinking. So that is my plan. If you guys have any questions, please reach out and ask. Thanks for listening. I can't get this to stop.